period, and it comes to 3.9 years payback period. And now in the last 6 months we could not use it, that is different, but otherwise in about 4-year period you will be able to get back whatever money you invested. And also 50% subsidy is available for this under Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, and for the shredder extra you may have to spend about 2 lakhs. This is it. And this is slurry from the biogas unit. Whatever slurry that is coming, that also looks like your compost only, right? So biogas, if you have biogas can be used for cooking, but it can be used to light a bulb also, and the slurry can be used also as a fertilizer. So these are the uses for this, and all these have economic value which can help generate income. And similarly, biofertilizer, when you have biogas or agro waste, and you can make biofertilizer from that, because the slurry and other things and the compost, you can make biofertilizer. These are the ways to make, waste to wealth, they say, right? So these are the ways to make that. Now, I said biogas is only 65% efficient. Is there a way to convert biogas into CNG that is almost equal to our LPG that we are using, liquid petroleum gas we are using? So it is possible. Biogas can be converted into bio-CNG also, and for that there are technologies available, MPSA, and there are technology providers available which can give you about 95%, 93% efficient like LPG it can give. And also the same can be used as a fuel for car also. It's possible, and it is called agro gas. It is commonly it is called agro gas and bio CNG, and it is about 93. You can say about 93% efficient compared to LPG. So this is possible. Why I say this is, when you talk in terms of cluster or a block, and you can think in those lines. Otherwise, for a panchayat, vermicompost is enough, windrow compost is enough. But when you think in large scale, it is possible. You can think in terms of how do we convert waste into energy. These are ways to convert waste into energy, right? So this is biogas purification and bottling plant. Biogas is purified as CNG, bio CNG, and then they are bottled, and which becomes about 93 to 95% efficient, which can be bottled and sold also. Right, that is one. Sixth and seventh option you have is gasification of biomass for rural electrification. It is possible. Biomass, when we get biomass like this, we have seen in areas like Haryana, Punjab, people or farmers burning agricultural waste, agricultural residues. So such agricultural waste, agricultural residues, if they are in large quantity, they can be collected, they can be converted into electricity. Like biomass, it is actually all these together you see here, they are called biomass, and those biomass can be used in a power plant, and that biomass can be fed into a biomass gasifier, and that can be converted to power, and which can help some non-grid villages. If there are non-grid villages, that can help to light some households there, depending on the amount of waste. But I told you already that I don't go into the details. And if you think in terms of electricity generation using biomass or waste like this, you need at least 300 tons per day. You need waste at least 300 tons per day. You must imagine 300 tons of waste means how much? Will I get 300 tons of waste? In my villages, maybe all the villages put together, I may get about say 5 to 6 tons, maybe maximum. And when you think in those lines about electricity, all that, you need minimum 300 tons of waste. So why I tell you this is, if somebody is proposing electrification using biomass, then you need to know also that option is there, but do you have enough waste biomass to use that to the full capacity? You must think in those lines. So when you think in this option, biogas is no problem, even individual level is okay. But this options like electrification, you can think only if you get enough waste, and the minimum recommended is 300 tons per day. But if you can generate electricity, yes, there is a government program, and 100% power purchase is possible. Government can purchase 100% power, government can purchase at they have tariff, and it can be sold. You don't have to think where to connect this power, how to do that. You don't have to think. 100% you can connect it to one of the nearest grids, and you can get the money. How much electricity you are generating, that money can come to the cluster. That's possible. And there is one SRE, Saran Renewable Energy, and in Bihar, Saran districts of Bihar, they are trying to connect about 100 off-grid villages through this biomass, by making electricity through biomass. And as of now, there are about three biomass gasification units there. They have 3, and they want to. The government is promoting that to become 100 off-grid village electrification plant. And vegetable market waste, yes, it is there. We can use I told you, biogas. And somebody was suggesting yesterday, why not we feed to the animals? Yes, we can feed to the animals also if we have. And the slaughterhouse waste, fish market waste, slaughterhouse waste, all this, if they are there, we know that it can be used as chicken poop can be used as fish feed. We know that. And all these, they can be used also for biogas production. They can also be used for biogas production. Whatever slaughterhouse waste you are getting, by slaughterhouse I don't mean only the goat and sheep being cut. Any slaughterhouse waste can go into also biogas. And also from the pieces that you get there, or the solid part you get there, that can be used as raw material, for making fish feed, chicken feed, duck feed, pig feed, dog feed. In these companies, wherever they are making, these are being used as the raw material. The only thing is we need to connect where they make, and then we need to connect and we can supply to them. Otherwise, we can think in terms of biogas production. Wherever there is a slaughterhouse waste is a nuisance. And in our clusters, we can take up this also. And in the person who tomorrow who is going to talk about biogas might refer to this also. So slaughterhouse waste being used for biogas production. And there are other options like all these biomass can be converted to charcoal. That's another option. And paddy husk can be converted to pellets like this. And again, paddy husk powder, if that is available in plenty, that can be made into the chicken feed. Peanut husk can be converted into pellets. And if there are a lot of paddy straw available, that can be converted to mushroom. And then I'm sorry, it's not moving. Mushroom, and then lemon peel. If there are lemon peels, and that is what is used in making washing powder. Some places they are also making products out of this lemon peel. They collect lemon peel and then they make washing powder, detergent powder, all that. So eggshells that are being converted into eggshell powder, which can be used in rose gardens. And these are products we happen to see in one of the waste management units, solid waste management units. They have a lot of products they are making, and they are selling in the name of eco-age. And that is about the wet waste. When we talk about dry waste, I don't have to discuss much about this, because Mr. Rahul was discussing with you about the dry waste and the plastic waste, bottles. So dry waste, we have plastics, papers, cardboards, and bottles, cans, water bottles, or Kurkure layer packets, multi-layered plastics, Tetra Pak, all these we have. And all these, they need to be further segregated. That's what we call secondary segregation. After we collect, we need to go for secondary segregation, where we segregate plastics into various color plastics, bottles into various color bottles, like that. So we need to look for recyclers, and we can send to the recyclers. So for that, we need to identify who are all the scrap dealers, recyclers available in my block, in my districts. So this list we need to find. And this list, if you see some states like Kerala, Suchitwa Mission website, if you go block wise, they have the list of scrap dealers available, recyclers available. They have collected these details. The Suchitwa Mission if you see Kerala, they have collected. I found it was there on their website. And similarly, that is a good practice, that we cannot expect panchayats to go and search for them. So we can collect the contact details of the scrap dealers and the recyclers and put it in our state website, Swachh Bharat Mission website or Rurban Mission website. So the panchayats that need, clusters that need, they can contact the scrap dealers, recyclers. So contact details of scrap dealers, and this is important, and waste pickers, this is important. There are also mobile apps available these days. mobile apps, and those mobile apps also you can try if they are working in your area. Some are working in Hyderabad area, some are working in Bangalore area, some in Lucknow, Delhi. So in those areas, if they are if they can extend the service to your area also, you can see if you can. And yes, another plastic extended producer responsibility, and in this training perhaps you have come to know about this. How do we manage plastics bottles and the plastic waste management, multi-layered packaging material, e-waste, including computer components, mobile phones, and other electronic items. These EPR agencies can handle. And you might ask, where do I go and find EPR agencies? And you can see. We have also a next presentation we have. I can show you. If you go into the Pollution Control Board website, you can find the list of recognized Pollution Control Board recognized EPR agencies and producer responsibility organizations, NGOs recognized to work as EPRs. So they have the list there. I found it was there for Telangana, I found it was there for Rajasthan, I found it was there for West Bengal. I have the list, right? So like that, you need to go into your state pollution control board website to see the list of EPR agencies, and you can contact the one that is nearest to you. You can contact the EPR agency that is nearest to you, that can help you in handling the plastics, bottles, and other multi-layered packaging materials and all. And yes, this Rahul was discussing with you plastic waste management rules 2018, and every village or every panchayat can handle their waste, and at the block level or cluster level we can have the resource recovery facility, or we can have the plastic waste management unit we can have, right? And he was mentioning also about all these EPR and identifying the types of plastics and all. And some of the panchayats I saw long ago, not now, about 1.5 years ago, and they were trying to make granules, plastic granules, after collecting waste. And I would say this is better if we leave it to the scrap dealers and recyclers, because each type of plastic waste we need to shred them separately. Each type, this, if you take the water bottle, the bottle must be shredded separately, the cap must be shredded separately into different, because they are different color, you cannot mix up. So it is better we collect and leave it to the scrap dealers and recyclers, instead of our trying to make plastic granule, all that, unless we are fully trained in that. So yes, the recycled products are coming, we know. And the next option is plastic waste being used in road construction. We know there is a GO, 2015 GO, 8 to 10% of plastic waste can be used in making roads. 8 to 10%. When we say plastic road, does not mean 100% plastic. 8 to 10% of that is plastic material mixed along with the regular material, whatever they are using for making road. 8 to 10% can be, this plastic waste can go into that. So for that, there is a GO that it's possible. Under PMGSY, Prime Minister Gram Sadak Yojana, 10 to 15% of the budget is allocated exclusively for this kind of roads, plastic roads. 10 to 15% of the budget is meant for that. So that way they call it green technologies, using green technologies for making roads. So that is another option we can think about when it comes to handling the plastics that we are not able to handle. And construction waste, if they are there in your area, yes, they are being recycled. You can see here, all these are construction waste recycled products. Pavement blocks you see here, like you see in the pavements and also in petrol bunks, you see these pavement blocks are made from this construction waste only. All these they are converted, they are again made like sand, and mixed along with the cement again, and then you can make this construction blocks. We can even seek the help of SRLM and NRLM if they can help us in giving such training, and this is another option. Here you see this one, we say multi-layered plastics, Kurkure packet, and we have Tetra Pak. We have also Tetra Pak, like juice comes in packs, you have seen 100 rupees juice packets come Tetra Pak, and those Tetra Paks and multi-layered plastics, they are converting into sheets like this. It is possible there. It is happening in Gujarat. It is happening in Hyderabad also. So maybe in other places I am not aware of. I know these two places they are making. So this Kurkure packets and also this Tetra packs, they are being made into sheets like this, and the sheets you can cut that sheet into any shape, and even this man who is making it, he has made his office like this. His office, this is his office, he has made like this, right? And there are government of Telangana has, I heard about it, that they have also given order that they want to make bus shelter using this material. So this can also be made into payment blocks, and that can be used. There are many possibilities, recycling possibilities also. And this is self-help group related products, upcycling. What do you do with water bottles and all? This is upcycling, which we may take, we may not take. Yes, this is again old newspapers. You can see through self-help groups these products are coming. Paper bags, paper pencils, and pen stands, all that. This is again from old newspapers and involving self-help groups. They are doing such things in places. And I found also online, I found recycled products. You see nice tray like a Kurkure packet and this Tetra pack only. And they have used that to make a bench. They have used it to make a bench and also tray. And again, here again, Tetra pack, pen stand, you see, and recycled denim jeans. Denim jeans, how nicely it has been made into a laptop bag. And I found it was available online, and they described that this is from recycled denim jeans, and 1,400 rupees, and this is for 470 rupees. And it is online for sale, and all recycled products from Tetra pack and old jeans. And so these are the possibilities. These are the possibilities available when it comes to managing our waste. I mean, it can be kitchen waste, wet waste, or dry waste, plastic waste. So it is possible. There is a whole range of options available, and all we need to do is, can we do the organizing? That's it. Can I do the organizing? You don't have to know the technicalities, because there are always several service providers who are ready to pitch in, and many of these service providers that I tell you, they are recognized by Pollution Control Board, and some are recognized by Ministry of Urban Development. So we can contact such people, and their list is available. Their list is available, and if you go into the Ministry of Urban Development, you get a long list of people who can help you into biogas, who can help you into converting waste into CNG, waste into electricity. All that list is there, and it is not available. Maybe I didn't find it in Ministry of Rural